There are millions of Fortnite players that are average or above average skill level, but there are only a couple of really good pro players. So what makes these pro players better than the rest of us? Well, today I'm going to be going over Vadeal's last Elite Cup, which he played with jannisz, and we're going to be picking out some of the stuff that makes him and jannisz better than the rest of the lobby. If this helps you, then make sure you use code JKC in the Fortnite item shop, as that's the best way to support me. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Let me know down in the comments if you like this type of video and you want to see more. Straight out the gate in this fight, we can see that they're both pushing from separate sides. This is one of the oldest tricks in the duo handbook, and it's honestly so effective. If I'm getting pushed from both sides, especially as a controller player, I'm never going to spin my crosshair fast enough to block out bullets from both sides. And if two people are pickaxing my wall, that only leaves one way to go, and that is down. And Vadeal shows this perfectly, instantly dropping down on this guy's wall after this guy realises that both of his walls are under attack at the same time. That's exactly what I'd do in this situation, and that's why pushing from both sides is such a great idea to finish fights quickly. Another thing I noticed just by watching for a little bit, this won't be as useful as soon as they take Boogie Bombs out, but they use Boogie Bombs a lot. Like, they always carry Boogie Bombs because it offers such a free elimination if they do it right, and pros don't miss. They don't mess up like us casuals do and Boogie Bomb ourselves. Remind you of anyone, Jacob? They do not miss with these things. This guy got Boogie Bomb through a window, and from then it was just wraps. Vadeal got a nice headshot, and that's just how to get a refresh. The Boogie Bomb's so overpowered for that. Hopefully they don't remove them, because I think they're really fun. As pro players, Vadeal and jannisz will always go for height as soon as they have the opportunity to. You can see right here, Vadeal sprays out high ground because he sees there's hardly anything connecting them, and tags height a massive chunk and knocks him pretty much instantly. This is important because most players will just stay down or just spray and get the kill, but Vadeal knows that he can instantly get high ground from this, and it is first lobby, so the players will be bad, and they always go for height first match. If you watch any pro player, they will always be on that high ground in the first match because it's the best way to secure the victory royale. It's just something I picked up on after watching so many pros over the years. One thing I noticed more recently is that pros never really run from zone to zone in moving zones. Lots of the time in duos, they will literally full tarp to every moving zone. You know why this is? Pros get so many refreshes that whenever they just need a refresh, they go for one. Seeing in this example right here, they see they're slightly low on mats after full tarping to this zone, so they just go and get a refresh on low ground like it's no big deal. This is what a difference between a pro player and a average player. The pro player will get so many refreshes that he's constantly protected in his own builds because he gets so many mats after every kill. An average player will have to run to zone to conserve mats because they're not getting as many kills endgame. A small detail that's very noteworthy. Pros have to be some of the most calm and collected people in these endgames as they're literally fighting people and they're trying to get past 30 people into the zone. However, sometimes you can get stuck back zone and be in the storm. The important thing that pros do is they don't panic. If you see a pro in the storm, they can be ice super cool and they're just going to be finding their heals and moving forward. I don't know about you guys, but when I get in storm, I'm sometimes a little bit panicky. My builds get wrong, I miss loot that I should be collecting up. But pros aren't like that. They do stuff, they do it cleanly or not at all. If they want to go in storm to find loot, they'll go in storm to find loot. They're not going to miss up on any small detail. And that's something I noticed by just watching Vadeal's gameplay. When he goes into storm, he does not panic. Another thing I witnessed that isn't just in Vadeal's gameplay is actually a well-known tip that I saw in Vadeal's gameplay. Is never stop spraying when you're on the high ground. Well, he's on the high ground here with jannisz and he does not stop spraying the low ground teams. Even though it's probably just taking a massive hit to his ammo, he does not care. He's just going for it, putting as much pressure on his teams because they will not have any time to pop meds or react, and all of their mats will be used up by the spraying, so they can then get a free win. This is actually a really widely known tip, and when I saw it implemented here, I just had to share it. This next observation is just a little bit of duo chemistry. jannisz is all the way up on height, and Vadeal is dropping down all the way to the bottom, just quite steadily. He's only dropping a little bit at a time. He's just trying to get some kills down low ground. This is trying to thin out the lobby down below, while jannisz is just safe up top. So if anything did happen to Vadeal, then jannisz would still be fine. But in this case, Vadeal clutched up. It's all good. It's such a good piece of chemistry, and it's a play you should definitely try and implement with your duo. One go down frag, one stay up on height. All I ask, if this video has been useful to you, make sure you use code JKC in the Fortnite item shop, as that is the #1 way to support this channel and the content that I make on it. If you want to see more of these, let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you guys next video.